everyone, welcome to the show. My name is Amanda Ostrander. I'm a teacher-turned-homeschool mom, and this is Raising A to Z, a place where we talk about all things homeschooling. And today I'm going to give you my best guide for stocking stuffers. Christmas is coming. I'm right in the middle of giving you guys my best gift guides and content of all things holidays. And I thought I would do a stocking stuffer guide that actually makes sense. Because nothing annoys me more than when I go to look for like a stocking stuffer list of ideas. And it's things that are either full of like crappy junk that is just going to fall apart and break or clutter my house. Or it's things like a set of AirPods. I'm sorry, just because it's small doesn't mean that it's a stocking stuffer. AirPods are like $200. Why would I consider that a stocking stuffer? To me, stocking stuffers are little things that you can fit in a stocking that are usually not that expensive. And I don't want crap. I don't want clutter. I don't want garbage in my house. So like, what can I put in my kids' stockings that is actually useful and practical and is not going to cost me an arm and a leg? Awesome. So if that's you, if that's what you're looking for, things that can go into the stocking that are going to be easy to find, that are going to be very accessible, not cost you a ton, and your kids are actually going to use and love and be the best thing you can get for your kids. Awesome. You found the right guide. So let's get started. I like to break these down into a couple different categories. First category I like to consider when filling stockings are small clothing items. So this would be things like new pair of mitts, a new hat, underwear, socks, those kinds of things. Small clothing items that are probably going to be needed in the next several weeks or months, and that they're fairly small and can fit into the stocking. These go over super well in my house. Another thing that can be it's kind of clothing adjacent, but those little hand warmers, whether they are renewable or reusable, or just like the little packets that you just snap and it like heats up. Those are fantastic. They make great stocking stuffers, and they're not going to just like fill your house with like random stuff. They're things your kids are actually going to use and appreciate, at least at some point. Whether, maybe it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but it is stuff that they need and use, and it's going to be great. The next category is something I like to call hair accessories. So this is where I put anything that my kids are going to need for their hair. Now, as the mom of girls, I have lots of options. So I can do everything from combs, brushes, hair elastics, bobby pins. But you can also, go into like accessories, things like headbands and hair bows if your kids are into that. But just because you have a boy, don't feel left out. You can totally do like gels, pomades, those kinds of things, or you can do other things. So one of our favorites is shampoo and conditioner. One kid gets shampoo, this is the stuff that we use all the time. One of them gets shampoo and the other one gets conditioner. I don't have any right now. But they haven't figured out that they get this every year. And then they're like, oh, we could share them, and then we would both have a shampoo and a conditioner. And I'm always like, oh, you're right. So a great thing, give them the stuff they already need. Having a shampoo and a conditioner goes super well. If you're looking for something a little more fun and you have kids, the L'Oreal Colorista hair color is a semi-permanent hair color. So basically it is a temporary hair color. It washes out after a couple, I think it's like 8 to 10 washes, depending on the color. We've done this with my kids. I've a couple times a year, I let them go a little crazy, and I will put blue, pink, purple in their hair. They absolutely love it. So if you have, it does show you on the back that you kind of do have to have like the lighter hair. If you have blonde kids, it works super, super well. If you have brunettes, you probably have to go with like the darker colors. But this can be a really fun, and if your kids can't use this, things like the hair chalk pens or whatever, another great option for hair accessories that are small, are not overly expensive. I think this, like, when it goes on sale, is like $8 for a color. I think the regular, they're about $13. They're fantastic. My kids love them. And it is a fun activity to do, and then they get cool hair. So Great stocking stuffer. After that, I like to kind of piggyback off of that and get into things like hygiene items. So this is the stuff that your kid is going to use and need, and like, why not give it to them as like things in their stocking? So ideas would be things like bar soap. You can do body washes. If you're including a body wash, you can include something like a poof or a sponge. Zoe got a sponge last year, like a body sponge. It's her favorite thing ever. Every time she gets into the shower, she cannot wait to use her sponge. You can also include things like toothbrushes, toothpaste, we always do. Flosses, like the colorful pick flosses are a great option. Deodorant, moisturizers, lip balms, bath accessories. So I'm thinking things like bath bombs or bubble bath. It's a great thing to like put into their stockings. And one of our biggest hits, hands down, which don't ask me where I figured this out, but Band-Aids. A little box of like cool Band-Aids in like their favorite character or their favorite color. It is always a hit. They get so excited over Band-Aids. It's like a $4 item and it's something that you're going to use. Everyone's going to need a Band-Aid at some point. It's not clutter. They love it. Try it out. Band-Aids. The next thing that makes for a really fun stocking is if you include something edible. So food items. Mini oranges are really popular. Zoe loves them. Alexi loves them, but they do give her eczema because she's allergic. So she doesn't get to have mini oranges. But you can do like oranges. Apparently walnuts is a very popular one for a lot of people. Guess you need like a nutcracker to do that. You can get things that are like lunch things, juice boxes. You can get like lunch-sized packs of gummies, little cookie packets like Oreos or Chips Ahoy or whatever they are, like the little lunch-sized ones. Buy a box, split it between your kids. Boom, you have some easy stocking stuffers that didn't cost you an arm and leg, and they're not going to lead to clutter in your house because your kids are going to eat them eventually. You can also do things like chocolates. Chocolate is always a huge one in our house. Little hot chocolate packets. Those are really big hits in our house. And the biggest hit in our house, the little glass Coca-Cola bottle. My kids discovered Coca-Cola in the last year and a half and have fallen madly in love with it. They don't get it very often, but when they get it in a glass bottle, they get super excited. And it has become like a staple in our stockings, in our Easter baskets, because it's just something so cool and it doesn't make a lot of clutter because they drink it. And then, I'm not going to lie, Zoe steals the bottles and she puts notes in them and hides them in our garden. But it's a simple thing. You can get the mini cans, you can get juice boxes. Things that are edible can easily go into stockings and it's not going to cost you a huge fortune. And then lastly, you got to add some fun things, right? So when I'm making a stocking, I like to add a little bit from all the different categories. And you always got to have some fun things in there, okay? So things that you can add that aren't going to cost you an arm and a leg. You can add some small tools, some like little small tools, a little screwdriver, some batteries. Batteries is a fantastic one. Lego tools. I'll put a link for this because these are fantastic. This is a little Lego tool and it's for prying your Legos apart. When you can't get them apart, it is literally made for that. And this is a fantastic little stocking stuffer. My kids, especially Alexi, loves like small notebooks, pens, markers. These are what I pick up at back to school time. I buy a whole bunch of packs of markers and pens when they're like 99 cents, $1.99, whatever. And then I just put them aside and my kids get another pack at Christmas because that's usually when they start to run out of those things. So, those can be fantastic. Stickers. So you can buy these on Amazon. I've purchased these, not this exact pack, but a couple of different packs over the last year or so for different things. I've gotten like Taylor Swift ones. I've gotten Star Wars ones. I've gotten book nerd ones. And basically you can get these like little vinyl stickers It's like a whole pack is like, I want to say $10. And you can like just give your kids a bunch of stickers. And my kids put it on the back of their iPads. They put it on their water bottles. They put it on their notebooks. They love them. And usually they come in like a pack of like 50 to 100. So you can, this is like a generic pack that I got. So it's got like little avocados. It's got little like cute sayings. I think it's got a little good vibe thing. What else does it have? Like smile. Like all these like cute little like stickers. Little starfish. Little narwhals. Little buses. Oh, it's got a cute little corgi. Like there's some rainbows and butterflies. Scrunchies. Oh, they got some like funky glasses. Anyway, you get all kinds of stuff. You get all different kinds of themes. And then you can split them between your kids. So, well, I got one pack. They'll each get some. And then, you know what I do with the other rest of it? I'm going to just give them half now. And the other half is going in their Easter basket. So, well, it's $10 for a pack of, like, I think it's 100 stickers. I think this was 100. It's going to last me 2 kids and 2 holidays. So, great little thing. Stickers, Amazon. Super great. Other things, this, you can get like coloring books. These are kind of tricky because you have to kind of roll them to fit them in the stocking. But you can get like adult coloring books. My kids love the adult ones over the kids ones because they just find them more interesting to color. But these I got at the dollar store. They are, instead of like paint by numbers, you have to find the stickers. So here's like all the pages of stickers. And then you have to find all of the different stickers and put them in the right spot to like build out the picture. These are fantastic if you have an activity you need for the car. They love to do this in their morning basket time. They have done a couple of these and they love them. So I got 2 different ones. Again, dollar store. And that's actually where I get a lot of my stocking stuffers, I'm not gonna lie. Dollar store also has like mini Lego packs. Little packs of Lego. I had those hidden somewhere. I just remember that. I'll have to find them. But you can get like little mini Lego packs for like $4 or little packs of like Lego figurines. Those are fantastic for stockings without being like overly expensive. And then the last things that you can add to your stocking that is not going to add a ton of chaos and clutter to your house. We love gift cards. So you can do a gift card, like $5 to like a used bookstore is always a big hit in my house. Or if like $5 to like a dollar store. Because that $5 or $10 to a dollar store, it feels like so much money to a kid. Because you can literally get a toy, an activity, and a snack, and you're still got money left over. So those are big hits in our house as like in terms of like gift card. And then lastly, one of my favorite things to include in our stockings are the movie passes that you can get at Costco. So if you have ever gone to Costco, they have like these racks of like tickets and gift cards and stuff like that, and you pick up the thing for the kids. It is basically when you take it to the cash, you get these little blue and yellow papers that you can redeem at like a Cineplex for, and it includes a movie and the kids' the kids' meal. So the drink, a candy, and a popcorn. And it is like $12 for the whole movie pass, which ends up being about $4 cheaper than if you were to go in and buy a regular kids ticket and a snack. So it does save money in that sense. You can also get them for adults. Hint, hint. Anyone looking for a gift, you can get them for adults where like it's a date night. So it's 2 adult admissions, 2 drinks, and one large popcorn or something to split, right? So those are at Costco. They are way cheaper than buying the stuff in the actual theaters, and they make great little stocking stuffers. So that's it. That's my guide. Basically, those are kind of my categories. I tried to include at least one item from each category: clothing, hair, hygiene, food, and something fun. Try to include a little bit from each, and fill the stocking. And like I said, I get most of my stuff from like a Walmart or Dollarama, depending on what it is. Like if my kids need underwear, obviously I'm going to probably pick that up at Walmart or something like that. Snacks are great at Walmart or your grocery store. Like I'm not spending a ton of money on stocking stuffers, and I don't think you should. I think stocking stuffers are supposed to be fun, but they can also be practical and not add a ton of chaos to your home. And be things your kids actually need, right? Like I always like to think of like Christmas is not just a time for like gifts. It can also be, you can have gifts that are going to be practical and be used and needed over the next few months. And it's a great time for us to like stock up on those things that they're going to actually need over the next few months. And so stocking stuffers can be a really easy way to kind of bridge the gap between like want and need, and they don't have to break the budget. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you have any other favorite stocking stuffer ideas, please leave them down below. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you get notifications when I put out a new video. Consider becoming a member because I always have super cool bonus content for my members. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And I will see you next week when I give you my last gift countdown, and it's going to be gifts that are not toys. You want to stay tuned for that. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next week.